Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play the incredible adventures of Van Helsing here in the next episode. And there is missing a small part because when I was doing the outro I was actually kiting the enemies, so you are missing a couple of seconds, but you know, that was just fighting some omnicopters, so not a big deal, I hope. So we will then go on clearing out this area. We are not directly going into the right direction right here. We are doing some little extra trip, but I think it is just fine to, you know, get everywhere on the map. That is just my thing to do. So that one is gone, and some more werewolf electrics are ahead. As I said, I at the beginning was actually a little bit afraid of them, because what you have to say, design wise, these guys look absolutely fantastic with the little electric parts up them, the little lightnings. They look really nice, but damage wise, or what they do to you, they are not doing too much of damage. Ornithopters they are called. Otherwise the ornithopters here, you know, they are killed off way more quicker than the werewolf electrics, but they do a little bit more damage. You can't really withstand too many shots once they are actually close to you. That is pretty damn hard to, you know, cope with them. So come on, you die. Nice, gone they are. And on we go. So anyways guys, sorry that I'm you know, it's always in my let's plays here a little bit, you know, you see some redundancies in, you know, clearing out the stages, but as I always say, that is, you know, the style how I play these kinds of games. I guess many of players are doing that as well, but if you know, play this game, you just have, or you can do it. It's just, you know, everyone has everyone has another style of playing, and that's just my style on tackling with all these enemies ahead right here. That's gone. That's nice. That's cleared out. A couple of strongman veterans, and these guys I never know. Overall, I think they are really easily killed off, because they are very slow. But once they grab you and take you in, you know, you are actually in a world of hurt. You can there have, you know, some problems with getting stuck. That is really nasty, because if you then in a tight corner, you will just instantly die. Especially if they are grouped up with other enemies. That is quite hard to deal with. That's the only thing I can say about that. But if they don't grapple you, you know, they are just easily taken down. That is quite nice. Like that. And on we go, and we are at the end right here, and that would lead us to the secret laboratory. Do we have business there? Let us just take a quick look. I'm not certain whether we have to do anything there, but not yet. We will go in there later on. Let's head back to the industrial port. We still have the little, you know, dots there, and now again we go back on the path we have to go right here. Yes, there are always, that's always what I say, there are always certain distractions in this game. You know, it's just games like that, you always have the little distractions. What I think is quite funny, you know, I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch as well, and I'm still playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, it's called like that, and I've never thought, you know, I've played Zelda before on the Game Boy back in the day, but I never thought that a new Zelda had such time intensive. That was really what surprised me. It's a really good game, you know, it makes fun. Because of that I wouldn't play it, but I didn't. I thought, you know, it's you play a couple of hours and are through. But that is what actually surprised me as well. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. I have, I think, 70 hours into the game, and that is something I wouldn't have thought as well. 70 hours in Mario Kart, quite a lot of time. But still, Mario Kart, I know there's some hate because of the items you receive and all the good jazz, but I really enjoy the game, especially if you are playing with a couple of friends. It's always a nice little fun game for in a tree. So gone they are, and on we go. So
I don't have any healing
I'll
potions.
heal you up. No, you are already down. That was not very nice. So good. That is cleared out. We will then clear these guys out as well, and we have another level up coming up. It's always nice to see. So there we nearly died, but the explosive shot just saved our lives. There I'm so glad that I found the explosive shot spell, because that one absolutely against the enemy hordes here saves your ass. That is so incredible. So I actually want to kill that guy, because that, you know, decreases the enemies being spawned right here. No, I'm in the corner. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Kill him off, like so. Let's take down this. Oh, the last breeder there is down. Now let's kill off these spitters, which you can see. If they hit you, then you are in a world of hurt.
I need healing potions.
And I didn't even realize that they spawn new enemies. That is not nice of you. Or did they just teleport? I didn't see that. It went so quick. I think they just teleported, and it because there was a large group of them that looked like they just, you know, spawned new units there. So, cleared them all up. I will go through the level ups in the off. We have actually, I think, 2 or 3 of them. So some new skill points to give away, which we will do in the off and not right now. So, gone these guys are as well. Let's then go against them leaders. Holy crap, there are a lot of them.
Don't have any healing
One is
potions.
down, second one is down. That always is good. Oh, crap. Oh. There we died again. But we are slowly limping on here and slowly getting where we have to go. We have to go to the little dot, and as you can see, we are nearly there. So that's a goal for me in this episode, to get there and go on. Although, we have a quest there. So in one of the next episodes, we are actually going to go into the laboratory, I think it was called. There we are going to go and take a look what is actually expecting us. A large amount of enemies, as you have seen. They already greeted us, but we will fight them later on, not right now. What I'm really glad about that in Van Helsing you actually do not have to reload your weapon. I've talked about that before. In Inquisitor Martyr, you actually have to reload your weapon after you know you have ammunition. So, but you are not facing the such enemy hordes like in Van Helsing. So I'm really glad that here we do not have to reload. That would make this game very, very, very difficult and way more, you know, way more fancier, I guess. So there are still breeders, so I can first of all kill the spitters because they are doing quite a lot of damage as well. So it looks so cool when the breeders are actually exploding. Such a nice death animation there. Alright, that was nasty. That really was nasty. So there you see, that is, I think, a big thing here in Van Helsing, that it is very, very, very difficult, or not difficult, but very, very, you shouldn't stand when the enemy is shooting, so you always need to look around if the enemy is going to shoot, because if you are not getting out of the way quickly enough, you are just, you know, dead, and that is no good thing in this game, because a larger group of enemies can just, you know, not instantly, you know, you see the bolts, the bullets, whatever you are calling that, you see them flying at you, but you need to get out of the way unless you have a death rush. So this guy's actually down. I think he gave us a quest, didn't he? I can't remember that, but I think so. So these guys are gone. Let me... Oh, crap. And that's always the thing in this game. Once you are in a vertical space, like the little here, then and the enemy shooting at you, and you do not have, you know, space to get in a different direction or to turn around or whatever, you just die, and that is a bad feeling. Alright, these guys again, they are actually one of the hard-hitting enemies, because they are fast enough to catch you kiting, and once they punch you, that is not very good for you. That is what I can tell you. I didn't press fast enough. Alright guys, I know this is a shorter episode, but then I will do the next one a little bit longer. For now, we are at the end of this episode, guys, and I really thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, guys, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hopefully see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.